It's Toto for the Computer Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, September 9th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Friday morning, 9th of September 2016. Here now your news and lines on this Friday morning at 6:30 in the morning time. Top story is North Korea conducted its second nuclear test in 8 months on Friday, raising concerns that Pyongyang has moved a step closer to its goal of a nuclear-armed missile that could one day strike the U.S. As Donald Trump's results defies his radical south and policy plans and incendiary pronouncements as other countries have confronted the reality that close to the election day is no longer a viable strategy. The rescue of 33 people trapped overnight in cable cars dangling at 12,000 feet above the ground in the French Alps was completed successfully on Friday, according to officials. At least 3 people were killed when a train derailed or Bruno went off West Spain on Friday. About 60 passengers went on a Portuguese train when it derailed at 9:30, which is 7:30 Greenwich Meridian time, near the town station El Paso News website reported. French police arrested 3 red-class defendants women Thursday after violence set off in a collection with a car parked next to Paris, North. The name configured with a 6 gas canisters inside of 40, said. Moscow, the acting president of Uzbekistan, chosen fallen into death for the country's for the leader, says he wants closer ties with Russia, the United States, and China. The U.S. is geared up to assist in an offensive to reclaim the Iraqi city of Mosul from Islamic State, and has sent forward additional troops to the country in anticipation and Iraqi forces will begin the long-delayed battle in October, officials said. Jerusalem, Republican activists are trying to make America great again from inside a Jewish settlement deep into the West Bank. North Korea's crackpot dictator Kim Jong-un and his people from using sarcasm in their everyday conversation and fresh crackdown on criticism of the leadership. Aleppo, Syria. A top Syrian militant has been killed in an airstrike in a meeting with militant leaders near Aleppo, rebel sources said. Sydney, Australia's top airline, abandoned any in-flight use of Samsung Galaxy Note 7 after phone worldwide recall for catching fire. Las Vegas, concerned parents direct sometimes angry questions at school and federal officials after they discovered a small amount of mercury pumped at officials to keep more than 1,000 students over up to 17 hours at a Las Vegas middle school. Investigation in California recovered his interest in investigation called kept attended by a woman who disappeared more than 20 years ago, reported he said. Hillary Clinton enters a campaign environment where black voters are one of the most delicate pieces of the year. Richmond, Virginia, former Governor Bob McDonnell of Virginia is off issue Freeman, but he paid a heavy price to get there. Prosecutors announced Thursday that it will not pursue a second trial against McDonnell or his wife on corruption charges. It was no surprise, but voter turnout in the Attleboro area for Thursday's primary election was dismal and hit their near record lows. Turnout ranged from 2.13% of registered voters in North Attleboro and 2.44% in Attleboro to 3.2% in Mansfield, 6.3% in Plainville, and 7.9% in Norfolk. Then again, with no real races or area ballots, several questioned why many voters had been headed to the polls. The election featured mostly opposed candidates for the legislature, some county positions and Congress, and didn't include statewide presidential candidates. There wasn't even a Republican candidate for state representative in Attleboro. And I was in Naughton yesterday, and it was silent as a church mouse. Boston, 3 members of the Massachusetts State Police have been suspended without pay following an investigation and transferred their surplus weapons at a state authorized vendor. State Police spokesman David Prosopio said that 2 troops and 1 lieutenant have been assigned to the Department's Armory in New Braintree. The troopers were notified as unclear whether aspect of the transfer triggered the investigation. Prosopio said that the investigation concerns a limited number of surplus weapons. Boston officials at Harvard University have getting creative with their effort to clear space for the new Placidus Arboretum. London, some 46 million people in Britain could potentially benefit from a legal case brought against MasterCard demanding £14 billion in damages for alleged charging excessive fees, according to court documents filed. Wells Fargo employees opened roughly 1.5 million bank accounts applied for 565,000 credit cards that may have been automated or authorized by their customers, regulators said. Emerging market stocks and currencies snapped a 5-day rally after the European Central Bank refrained from pledging more stimulus and as a North Korean nuclear test breakdown on South Korea assets. Airbnb plans to fight racism and diversity, but will it be enough? London. The British reputation as a leader in the movement to adopt the low-carbon economy is under threat and apart from the decision to leave the EU, minister said. Stavanger, Norway. Norwegian company focused on oil and gas that was diversified the portfolio with a stronger hold on the British offshore wind projects. Cape Navafora. On Thursday evening, launched a spacesuit called Osiris Rex to chase down a dark, potential dangerous asteroid called Bennu. A tenth of the world's wilderness has vanished in the past 2 decades. Research shows new maps show alarming losses of pristine landscapes, particularly South America and Asia, according to the World Conservation Society scientists. A new form of electrical stimulation therapy can help rewire the brain as a source of dexterity to hand that's been paralyzed by a stroke to do clinical trial shows. Aerospace mosquitoes carrying Zika virus will start early Friday in the Miami area, despite concerns over the possible effects that it says that Nelly may have on the health and the environment. Kansas City, Missouri. Hillary Clinton spent the more than 7 Donald Trump is on the fifth to serve as Commander-in-Chief. She spent the evening presenting herself in the only religious candidate in the 2016 election that has utterly withdrawn the usual partisan. Mike Pence just upped the pressure on Donald Trump finally renounced favoritism. Peter Chell News Time, 6:36, 10 for a morning stock market report. And in the pre-market, the Dow 18,341, Dow futures 18,341 down 40, SP futures 21,666 down 4.5, and Nasdaq futures 4,783.50 down 9. European market DAX 10,642.81 down 32.48, FTSE 6842.18 down 16.52 points, CAC 4528.67 down 13.53 points. In the Asian markets, Nikkei 6965.76 up 6.99, Shanghai 3078.85 down 17.10 points, HSI 24099.70 up 18.36 points. In the US, the Dow down 46.23 at 18,479.91, SP 500 down 4.86 at 2,181.30, and Nasdaq 5,259.48. In your markets, 46.95 down 67 cents, Brent 49.27 down 72 cents, and gold, natural gas 2.825 up 19,000 point. In gold, 1339.69 2, silver 19.575 down 103,000 point, and copper 2.10 unchanged. In the bonds, US 10-year yield 1.625% up 9,000 point, Brent 10-year yield up 38,000 point at 22%, and Japanese 10-year yield 0.17,000 point at 0.0021. In the FX bond, European dog, US dollar 1.1263 up 5,000 point, US dollar WTN 102.59 up 11 cents, and Great Britain pound US dollar 1.329 went down 3,000 point. Okay, looking at the commodities. Wheat 4 3.75 down 2 1/4. Soybean 9.7 up 1 3/4. Corn 3.37 down 1 1/2. Sugar 20.35 up 13 cents. Coffee 153.95 down 95 cents. Cotton 68.88 down 41 cents. Red rice 9.505 down 3,500 point, and cocoa 2,844 down 41. Live cattle 101.40. Linux 61 and FD cattle 120.50. Peter Chell News Time is 6:38 in the morning time, and it's Friday morning, and it's time now for Sports Report. Last night, the Denver Broncos defeat the Carolina Panthers 21-20. And in Major League Baseball scores, Cleveland over the Houston Astros 10-7, Pittsburgh Pirates Cincinnati Reds 4-1, Philadelphia Phillies over the Washington Nationals 4-1, New York Yankees Tampa Bay Rays 5-4, Milwaukee Brewers up the St. Louis Cardinals 12-5, San Diego Padres defeat the Colorado Rockies 14-1, and Seattle Mariners the Texas Rangers 6-3. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox opened up a 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays, with the Sox have a 1-game lead on the Toronto Blue Jays. And last night, the Denver Broncos and Carolina Panthers 21-20 in the NFL opening game last night in Denver. And the North Lancers boys soccer team have a game at North High School against Medfield, while the girls team on the road in Medfield. And the North Lancers football team will begin their first game of the regular season at the home at Robert Field against the Midway Mustangs. Game time 7 o'clock. Go Lancers! Carson, California, Landon Donovan is returning in LA Galaxy, and the 21-month retirement stood up of its Major League Soccer team at least the rest of the season. Denver Broncos linebacker Brandon Marshall, a former college teammate of Colorado, Cabernet takes the knee during the national anthem to protest racial injustice and police brutality. Springfield, one day before, officially joined a mentor in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Shaquille O'Neal paid respect to Boston Celtics legend Bill Russell after winning the Biden. The death which will take place on Friday night. Peter Chell News Time is 6:39 on this Friday morning, and it's home now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start beyond the MBTA where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. It is looking good on the ferries. They are looking good. Alright, looking at hours and boways that are 6-state New England region on this Friday morning. And let's start off down in Connecticut where 95 of the southbound side back to the bridge down at Fairfield. Merritt Parkway southbound side back to the Bridgeport down in Norwalk. A4 eastbound side back to the Hartford stretch. A4 eastbound side back to the Waterbury stretch. Route 60 eastbound side, Little So after 395 Killingly, Connecticut. In Rhode Island, it is looking good in hours and boways, but not except in the 610 connector. Little So from Route 695 downtown Providence. Out in southeastern Massachusetts, 295 northbound side, it's slow before 95 in Attleboro. 95 in northbound side, it's slow from 123 in Attleboro to 295, and then Hibbex again from Route 1 in Sharon all the way to Route 128 Canton. 24 at the northbound side, it is back to 27 Brockton all the way to 128 Canton. Route 3 at the northbound side, it is backed up from Union Street to Braintree down to Braintree Split. Route 128 on the southbound side, it is backed up from 37 to Braintree all the way up to the Braintree Split. 128 on the northbound side, it is backed up to Denham all the way up to Route 9 on Wolseley. Mass Pike eastbound side, Little Slow from Fairham all the way at the Natick and Hibbex after 128 Western and Newton Corner, Southwest Expressway, northbound side, back to the Braintree Split all the way at the Dorchester. Howards and boways of central and western Massachusetts are looking good. 93 is southbound side, it is typical from 45 alongside the Ezekiel Bridge. Route 1 is southbound side, back to the Chelsea down to the Charlestown. Route 2 eastbound side is back to from 16 in Belmont all the way to the Fresh Pond Parkway in Cambridge. 128 southbound side back to the Burlington all the way at the Route 4 225 Lexington. 128 and the northbound side it is back to Route 3 in Burlington. 128 southbound side it is back to from Route 1 in Peely all the way out to Burlington. Route 3 southbound side is back to from 495 Lowell to North Berwick and then hit breaks again just before Route 128 in Burlington. Up in 7 New Hampshire, it's looking good in hours and boways of 7 New Hampshire and the main turnback a little slow on the northbound side around the gray stretch around Route 202. But Howards and boways Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine are looking good, and Howards and boways of Albany vicinity are looking good. Berkshire 3 eastbound side, it's a little slow just before the Massachusetts border, and Howards and boways New York City are slow go. And the 3 is looking from New York to Pennsylvania border. Peter Cheladusab is now 642 on this. Friday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 6:42 and the temperature at 71 degrees, humidity 97%, and the dew point about 70 degrees at Bradford 20.79, and it's steady and wind speed is calm. Okay, let us take a look at our current conditions around the region. It's 71 degrees out of Logan and Boston. It's 72 out in Bedford, 73 in Beverly, 74 in Fitchburg, 70 in Worcester, 73 in Norwood, 72 in Taunton, New Bedford, and Falmouth. It's 71 in Plymouth, 70 in Provincetown. It is 71 in Providence and Newport, 73 in Hartford, Connecticut, 76 in Bridgeport, Connecticut, 72 in Groton, Connecticut, 72 in Springfield, 71 in Greenfield. It's 73 out in Banton, Vermont. It's 71 in Keene, Hampshire, 72 degrees up in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, 72 out in Nashville, New Hampshire, 69 in Boston, New Hampshire, 67 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Alright, let's take a look at the national map, and it shows high pressure ridges in the Northern Rockies and the Northern Great Lakes and Georgia. Stationary front stretching from Colorado down through Kansas and a cold front from Iowa stretching down to the 7 Great Lakes and up in eastern Quebec with a low pressure up in Quebec. And a warm front stretching from eastern Quebec, touching northern Maine and stretching out to the Canadian Maritimes. And a stationary front from Mexico down for Oklahoma. Low pressure front boundary stretching coming to Mexico, California with a front boundary from Nevada down for Arizona. And a low pressure ridges coming from the plains down to the Texas Panhandle with a front boundary from Texas Panhandle down to Mexico. 67 degrees at temperature in Detroit, 73 out in Pittsburgh, 84 in New York City, 79 in Washington, D.C. It's 70 degrees in Atlanta, 81 in Miami, Florida. It is 79 in Dallas, 76 in Brownsville, Texas, 71 in Kansas City, 73 in Omaha, Nebraska, Paris, 65 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Chicago, 46 in Great Falls, Montana. It's 55 in Seattle, 57 in San Francisco, 66 in Los Angeles. It's 67 degrees out in Las Vegas. It's 57 in Salt Lake City, 66 in 60 in Denver and Albuquerque, and 83 degrees out in Phoenix, Arizona. Alright. Let's take a look at the radar. Let's look at radar where we are seeing some Line of rain showers stretching from Norfolk Province around Lincoln Down, stretching and up into Attleboro and North Attleboro and up for Franklin and Medfield and up around Westfield, around Natick and around Needham, and line of rain showers stretching from Woburn down for Reading and up into Lynn, Beverly, and up into Gloucester, up into Ipswich, and up around Lawrence, Haverhill, and stretching up from Salem, New Hampshire, down to Hampton, New Hampshire, and line of rain showers in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, up into Wells, Maine. Patchy rain showers stretching around south of Amherst, New Hampshire, and a line of rain showers around Keene, New Hampshire. And take a look at some rain showers between Corcoran and Laconia, New Hampshire, and the rain showers stretching down to Biddeford, Maine, around Sanford, Maine. Alright, let's take a look at... our current radar situation around the country. It shows lines of showers and storms stretching from northern Texas, stretching down to Oklahoma, and line of showers and storms from southern Kansas down for Missouri, down for western Illinois, and down for western portions of Kentucky. Rain showers coming from western Ohio and much of Pennsylvania, down for southwestern portions of New York State, around Jamestown, New York, and a line of rain showers and storms from northern Iowa, down for southern Minnesota, down for western Wisconsin. A lot of rain showers from South Dakota down for Wyoming, a few snow flurries around north central Wyoming, and a lot of rain showers from northern Montana, and a line of rain showers from southeastern portions of Alaska, down for central British Columbia, down for western portions of Alberta and southern Manitoba and north central Ontario, and a line of clouds from eastern portions of Quebec and certain down for the Canadian Maritimes around Newfoundland, and a little line of rain showers in Brunswick down for down east Maine, and a line of rain showers stretching from southeastern Quebec down for western Maine, then around Jackman, Maine. Okay. Focusing on a line of showers and... Okay, this is a line of showers and thunderstorms stretching from southeast of Wichita Falls, stretching up down for Oklahoma from east to Duncan, and stretching around Pauls Valley, around Shawnee, Oklahoma, and stretching around Stillwater, and another band of heavy showers and storms stretching from Tulsa, Oklahoma, stretching all the way out to Grove, Oklahoma. And zooming on off a little bit, it's seeing some showers and storms from northwest of Woodward, Oklahoma, stretching in down Wichita, Kansas, and covering much of the northwest Boston, stretching around Kansas City metropolitan area, and a lot of rain showers stretching from Springfield up to Kirksville, Missouri, and a little line of rain showers covering much from around the St. Louis area, stretching down Mount Vernon down to Evansville, Indiana, and stretching up in the north to Springfield, Illinois. And up north a little bit, it's seeing some lines of showers and thunderstorms stretching from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, stretching in the northwestern Iowa, stretching covering in western Austin and Minnesota, and north of Rochester and Eau Claire, Minnesota, and another line of showers around Mankato, Minnesota, and around Marshall, Minnesota. And there's all going to go to the east, northeast, in the cells. And this is all going into the northeast. So, okay, looking at the satellite loop, and it shows satellite loop, and it shows a line of clouds from southern New England and after the Maritimes and down the Midland States and curving west from Pennsylvania, stretching down to Ohio, down from western Kentucky, and line of clouds from Oklahoma, stretching up the western Great Lakes, and line of clouds for the Dakotas, up to the Northern Rockies, around Northern Wyoming, up in Montana. Line of clouds from British Columbia and down for Alberta, and line of clouds from southern Saskatchewan, down for Manitoba, down to western portions of Ontario. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on in the tropics. You got two disturbances. Disturbance number one, a large but area of disturbed weather looking about 800 miles. West and southwest, it has a couple of very islands associated with a westward moving tropical wave. Some gradual development in this system is possible during the next several days. That tropical direction could form. While the system moves west, northwestward, and northwestward into the central Atlantic by early next weekend, formation chance for 4 hours. Low 20% formation chance for 5 days. Medium 60% and for surface temperature in early disorder. Clouds and showers extended a couple of 100 miles east northeast of the northern Leeward Islands is associated with a weak disturbance and surface pressure remains high in this area, but there are no signs of surface circulation during the next few days. This system is expected to move to west-northwest about 15-20 miles an hour. Conditions are not expected to be Connective and significant development of formation chance for 4 hours. Low 10% formation chance for 5 days. Low 10%. In the Pacific, a sharp episode activity is beginning to show some signs of organization and exertion and random. A broader low pressure looking about air 50 miles south of the 7th of bar account for minutes of evolved conditions are expected to be conducted for gradual development during the next 7 days, and tropical depression likely to form late this weekend or early next week, while low moves west northwest of about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Formation chance for 4 hours. Medium 30%. Formation chance for 5 days. High 8%. Alright, taking a look at what is going on in the forecast discussion around the region. Clouds will give way to Pakistan, and it seems of a hot afternoon with near record high temperatures in the low 90s. On average, sea pattern extending from the weekend and the midweek with a series of cold fronts sweeping through the region. Anticipated chance of wet weather followed by assurance of cooler and drier air as cooler be. Looking at early takes it on by late next week as turning hot this afternoon with a high near record high temperature low 90s and very mild and market conditions are in place early this morning. At an approaching weak cold front, there's a bit of patchy fog, but nothing too dense at a time. And the weak cold front will move across southern New England this morning, but just expect a few brief spot showers, given abundance of dry mid-level air. We should see skies become partly mostly sunny by afternoon, and the west and northwest winds should offer a super anemic atmosphere and unspeakably hot afternoon as high temperature likely to come in the low 90s from across much of the region during the afternoon, which may challenge some record highs. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, check the shot being before 9 a.m. Punch about before 10 a.m. wise. Put south cover 90 degrees. What's about 6 miles an hour. Chest pitch at 30%. Tonight, check the shot being after 5 a.m. Punch back up to 5 a.m. wise. Increase clouds about 66 degrees out of variable. Wind, chest pitch at 30%. Saturday, check the shots being before 9 a.m. Most clouds can have 83 degrees. Common county. Southeast at 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Chest pitch at 30%. New percent for less than 10-inch possible for Saturday, check the shots of thunderstorms. May after midnight, most clouds go about 69 degrees and south about 7 miles out. Chest pitch is 30% new rain miles less 10 minutes high miles possible thunderstorm. For Sunday, check the shots thunderstorm before 1 p.m. and a slight check the shots. Puts the south got about 81 degrees. Southwest about 7 miles out. Chest pitch is 40%. Sunday night, most coast got about 51 degrees. For Monday, Sunday, most coast got about 36 about 55 degrees. Tuesday, Sunday, most coast got about 80 about 62 degrees. Wednesday, check the shots. Puts the coast got about 79 about 34 degrees and chest pitch is 40%. And Thursday, South got about 69 degrees. Here's what is the phrase of the day. A hot one in store today. And today is the Northlands is going to open up their season against the Midway Mustangs at 7 o'clock at Robert Field. So I'm expecting everybody to come and cheer on the Purple White Lancers, including me and Robert Stevens. And go Lancers! Are you ready for some football? And that is going to be it for Peter Chell Morning News on this Friday morning, September 9th, 2069. Peter, hope you have a good morning and a good day with a good positive. Hope you have a good day. Go Lancers!